Today I have some facts about Pluto. Now Pluto isn't considered a planet anymore, but since it was when I went to school, I'm going to do some facts about Pluto. Pluto hasn't always been the furthest planet from the Sun. Between February 7th, 1979 and February 11th, 1999, Pluto and Neptune switched. It's a bummer, but it's not expected to happen for another couple hundred years, so don't expect it again in our lifetime. How small is Pluto? In comparison to Earth, the mass of Pluto is only 0.24% the size of Earth. Its diameter is 2,390 kilometers. The rotation of Pluto is slower than the rotation of Earth. So a day on Pluto is longer than a day on Earth. A day on Pluto equals to 6 days and 9 hours on Earth. Pluto and its largest moon, Charon, have something in common. They both spin on their axis at 123 degrees. How far is Pluto from the Sun? Well, Pluto is a little under 6 billion kilometers away from the Sun. To put that in perspective, Earth is about 149 million kilometers away from the Sun. So that's a pretty big difference. So it takes Earth 365 days to orbit the Sun. That's 1 year for us. Guess how long it takes Pluto to orbit the Sun? 248 Earth years.
Pluto is made up of mostly ice, so that means that Pluto is pretty cold. In fact, Pluto is about negative 233 degrees Celsius, which is negative 390 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means that all the elements on Pluto are frozen except for neon, hydrogen, and helium.
Did you know that Pluto is the only planet in our solar system to have been discovered in the 20th century? Not only that, but Pluto is also the only planet in our solar system that has not yet been visited by a space probe. Pluto isn't made up of all ice. Pluto's core is a rocky core. Its mantle is made up of ice, and its surface is made up of ice. So, there's still a little bit of rock in there. Because Pluto and Charon orbit on their axis at the same degree, they only see one side of each other all the time. Pluto has an elliptical orbit, meaning its orbit is more oval than the other planets' orbits. Its orbit is also on a different plane than the other planets. So, while the other planets are going this way, Pluto is going this way. Got it? It's a good thing that Pluto is so far away from the Sun. If Pluto were any closer to the Sun, it would sprout a tail and turn into a comet. The solar winds from the Sun would blast away at Pluto and cause it to lose mass over time. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to rate my video. If you have any comments, leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Rachel and I visited an aquarium, and we got some really cool footage of aqua life. So in an upcoming video, we will be doing some commentary on the footage that we got. In another future video, facts about natural disasters. Go. Jamie and Rachel, and we're here to say we represent Hot Facts Girls today. Woo! Woo! Subscribe!
Subscribble!
Scribble dibble!
Scribble! Scribble libble! Wicka wicka wicka! Wicka wicka! Oh. What? Pluto is made up...
Don't look at me, don't look at me.
Okay. Pluto is made up of mostly ice, so naturally, Pluto... Okay, I can do this. Pluto is made up of mostly ice, so naturally...
I'm up. Mostly ice, so naturally. Okay.
Pluto is made up of mostly ice, so naturally, Pluto's pretty cold. Actually, Pluto is negative 233 degrees Celsius, which is negative 390 degrees Fahrenheit. That means that all the elements on Pluto are frozen except for neon, hydrogen, and helium.
In 2006, NASA demoted Pluto from I f***ed it up this time. Yeah. Why? In order for Pluto to be a planet, it has to equal... Ah! I like singing though. Yeah. Okay. In comparison to Earth, its mass is only 0.24% that of Earth's. Its kilometer is 2,000. It's kilometer.
It's kilometer.
It's diameter. It's diameter. It's kilometer. How small is Pluto? Well, in comparison to Earth, its mass is only 0.24% the size of Earth. Its diameter is 2,390 kilometers. I got it this time. I know. Rachel's falling asleep. 2,390 kilometers. One more time and I got it. How small is Pluto? How small is Pluto? In comparison to Earth, Pluto's mass is only 0.24% the size of Earth. Now in a future video, it's what I wanted to say in my head for some reason. I don't know why. Did you know that planet is the only Pluto one? Did you know that Pluto is the... Why do I keep doing this? Pluto isn't made up of all ice. Pluto also has a rocky core, its mantle is ice, and its surface is made up of ice. So it's not all ice, like I already said 2 seconds ago.
I just like to say the word ice.
I like the word ice.